What's up? It's Crafty Mama Talia, and I wanted to do a really quick makeup look with my NYX glitter and a MAC pigment. So let's get started. First, I always love to start with my eyebrows. I'm using the MAC eyebrow pencil in Spiked. I line my eyebrows first, so I would basically do the outline just to make the shape first, and then I go back and fill in with the eyebrow pencil. And something else that I started doing lately is I would go in with like a lighter shade at the beginning of the eyebrow and then blend that into the darker shade, and it kind of gives it that ombre effect. It looks more natural and it's not as harsh. Once you get your eyebrows done, that's basically the hard part. So that's out of the way, and everything else is going to be very easy. Next, what you're going to see me do is use a spoolie. And what that does is that softens the lines that you've just created with your eyebrow pencil. And of course, we already know that makes it look more natural. Feel better. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my concealer and carve out those eyebrows. This is what makes your eyebrows pop, so that they would just be snatched for the gods, honey. I love carving out my eyebrows. What you don't want is halo around your eyebrows. So just a little highlight underneath, and then on top is fine, but make sure you blend it out. I'm using the Tarte Take Shape in the color Deep. I usually use the Pro Conceal, LA Girls Pro Conceal in the color Fawn or either Chestnut. But I like the Tarte Take Shape only because I can use this as like a base for my eyeshadow as well. And it makes my eyeshadow last longer. So you do see me like kind of connecting my line here for my eyebrows, and I kind of have like that unibrow thing going on. But I promise you that will not stay there. That's just to line them up to make sure that they're even. But of course, you all know we have eyebrows that are sisters. They're not twins, so they're not supposed to look identical. But we do want them to match. I'm just going back in here and cleaning up what I messed up with my concealer and just blending that out as best I can. And the spoolie, of course, you have to make that line not so harsh all over again. And that's about it on my brows. I think they look good. And natural, so I think I'm gonna stick with this. And I always go back with my finger. I don't like to use the brush for the concealer to blend it out. I use my finger just because I think it's easier. This is just the Toofaced Hangover RX Primer. Like, it's more like a moisturizer. Well, I use it for moisturizer, and it primes your face as well. So I just put this all over my face and just drink it up, honey. My face is, I've been dried lately. Usually I'm kind of oily, but I guess because of the weather and it's cool outside, been a little dry. So this is the NC45 matte concealer. I'm going to put this down as an eyeshadow base just to give that glitter something to stick to. And I use the Tarte Take Shape on the upper lid. You know, when you messing with glitter, you got to use your tried and true, honey. The reason for me putting the concealer under my eye at this point as well is to catch the fallout from the glitter. So I'm gonna put this under my eye, so if any glitter falls onto that part, I have the concealer there to catch it, so all I have to do is just dust it away before I put my foundation on. So that way there's no like glitter stuck in between your concealer and your foundation. Just another little trick that I learned. So this first color that I'm going to put down, I'm going to put this in my crease. It's called MAC. It's a color by MAC, and it's called I'm Into It. It's like a deep, rich burgundy. I love this color. I have used this color on so many different eye looks. This color paired with like a burnt orange to make like that sunset on your eye. Oh my goodness, it's like the best ever. Another trick, I'm giving you guys all the tricks and goodies today. Another trick for us girls with the hooded eyes, if you go above your natural crease to create a higher crease, it'll make your eyes look more open and it won't look as hooded. So it's kind of like you're fooling, you're just faking the funk, because we know we don't have that much eyelid space, but if you go higher up, it will seem as if you do. It's just illusions. It's all illusions. That's really what makeup is, actually. It's just illusions. And, painting your face. It's creativity with colors and making illusions. Now, witchcraft. Because, I get I feel some type of way when people say that makeup is witchcraft. It's not witchcraft. It's creativity. It's art. It's just like painting on a piece of paper. Except it's just on your face. That's all. So I wanted to keep it very, very, very simple. And I only used that one eyeshadow color, and I just blended that out really good. And now this is the NYX glitter primer. So basically it's like the glue that makes the glitter stick. And I'm using two different glitters. Well, I'm using a pigment by MAC. It's called Rose. And then the glitter that I'm using is the glitter 04 by NYX. So I just put my primer down first, and you have to wait and let it get real tacky. Let it dry almost, but not all the way dry, before you start putting your glitter on. I don't know why I didn't do one at a time. I usually do. I usually would put the glitter primer on and then do one whole eye and then move to the other one. But I guess, I don't know, I guess I was feeling professional or something, and just decided to just go ahead and have at it and do it both at the same time. But hey, I don't suggest that unless you can move really fast with it, but to each his own. That's just what I was going with for this day. So I'm just packing that rose pigment all over the bottom lid. And you see how I'm going all the way up to my imaginary crease? Ooh, girl, it's giving me this big, bright, open eye that I don't have. But we faking it. Why? Because it's an illusion. And then I'm going to once I put my pigment down first, then I'll go back and put the glitter on top. Excuse my talking, I was fussing with the kids, They always up to something. I was fussing at my oldest one because she thought that it was a great idea to go and put cereal in a mug and put it in the microwave. And I'm walking around the house trying to figure out what is the burn smell. And she didn't say anything. Anyhow, this glitter is popping. That's a word I learned from my daughter. So I'm just going back in with a little highlighter under my eyebrow. Because I kind of feel like my concealer got a little lost once I put the that pigment and that glitter on it. Oh, child. When that comes out to play, everything else just goes lost and it gets in the background. Like, who are you? You are a background singer, and that's it. Because this glitter did not come here to play. It came to show out. She came to say, I am here, honey. Who are you? Who are the rest of y'all? What y'all here for? So now I'm just taking my concealer and going over those little dark spots so I can have me an even playground when I get ready to put down my foundation. See, that's a step that a lot of people miss. If you don't even out your face before you put your foundation on, you're going to still see those spots. So you kind of have to go in, especially with the foundation that I'm using today. Because usually if I'm using something a little heavier like my Becca Cosmetics, no problem. She doesn't need to cover up anything. She could just go on and lay down and cover everything one swipe. But today, because I'm using my good old Riri, and I love Riri, shout out to Riri. I love me some Fenty makeup, honey, but she's a little thin. But she's made that way. So you have to go in and conceal first those imperfections and then put your foundation on. So everything is just nice and chill and glowy. And let me see if I can find some other adjectives for y'all. What is another word for, you know what? That's all right. Y'all get what I'm saying. So anyway, you just want everything to lay down with no lumpy dumpties underneath. So we cover that first, and then we go with our Fenty Beauty makeup, honey. She is here. She is cute. And her color payoff, oh my God, matches. I love Rihanna's I love her idea. I love the fact that her foundation comes in multiple shades. When I first got this foundation, I said, you know what? The lady matched me, but I was like, I think this is a little too light. But the way that the foundation is made, once it dries down and it oxidizes, it takes on your color. So even if it goes on too light, once it dries down, it's a perfect match. And that's not just for me. Like I've seen this done on different people. Like I would take this same color with somebody that's maybe like a shade darker or a shade lighter. And once it dries, it matches their color. But you have to be in your right shade range though. Now I'm not saying that you could put on, light bright and then put it on my skin and it's gonna die down. I mean, it's gonna dry down and turn to, no, that's not what I'm saying. Long as you're in your right shade range, whatever technology they have in this foundation, it will match what you are. No joke. I'm telling you what I know. Try it. So I'm getting ready to put these old nasty lashes on, honey. You cannot do a dramatic eye without a popping lash. You have to have a popping lash, and you got to have your nice old wing to pull everything together. So once you get your lashes on and your wing liner, baby, you almost ready to go. You get your lips. Now, usually for lips, I don't necessarily like to do eyes that are like popping and lips that are popping. But I don't know. I was just playing around. I was going to try some stuff, and I said, okay, we'll just see what happens. So I really don't know what I ended up doing, what I ended up wearing. I forgot. But anyway, I put my lashes on, and it takes a while for them to dry. The type of glue that I use, the same glue that I use all the time. I forgot the name of it, but I will put it down in the description box for you. This highlighter I'm using, it's by Becca Cosmetics. I don't remember the name, but I will put it down in the description box. I'm gonna have to find it. But I like this one because it gives like that dewy look to a highlighter. It's not as chalky, and I just love it. I love the shade. I love the consistency of it. I love the just how it looks and how it wears all throughout the day. And last but not least, my favorite liquid liner. Honey, listen to me, baby, when I tell you that this NYX or NYX liquid liner, I don't know how you say it. I don't know if it's supposed to be NYX or NYX, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. This liquid liner is my favorite. No, you know what? I think I'm using Kat Von D. Well, oh well. I like her too. But NYX is my favorite. Now, under my eye, I don't use a liquid liner. I use my ColourPop. And here what I'm doing, I'm not putting on mascara. I'm just blending my eyelashes into the fake ones. So if you notice, I'm not going all the way out to the end of the lashes. It's just basically mainly just for blending purposes. And then I just go in and I smudge out my liner. We don't like harsh lines anywhere. Smudge it out. I'm gonna get this hair together and then I'll be ready to go. Tell me what you think. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Tell me if you like this look or if you want to see something else, something different. I'm up for trying anything. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. It was really good sitting here doing my makeup with you guys today. Just adding in some screenshot photos of this look. Be sure to come back and visit me on my channel again. And also, if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. Tell your friends. Tag and share my video. I would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for stopping by and have a great day.